Good evening, everyone. So today I have a very interesting topic. In fact, today morning when I was playing cricket, there was a very deep catch I had to catch in the boundary line, and there were two important catches. And while the catch was coming from the top of the sky, my mind was occupied with lot of things, and I was not able to focus in spite of being a good cricket player. And can you believe it? The person who was very good at cricket, he dropped two catches, and it was very horrible for me. But then, because I'm PIM, at least I understood why it happened, and that happened because of lack of focus. But are you thinking? Are you programming your mind saying that you're not a focused person, or are you living under myths and assumptions far away from reality? Let me remind you, focus is intentional. So today I'm not alone. I have my friends with me, and you and me, all of us will be listening to them to learn their life stories, life journeys, and their learnings, how focus has shaped their life, and what are the things they could implement in life, and they can help all of us to grow as well. So I'll invite Prakash to share his learnings quickly. Hey, hi Prakash.
Hey, thank you, Kiran. So, good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, everybody. So, I am Prakash. I am a software engineer. I do work for IT industry from almost past 12 years, and I am a .NET programmer. I do worked on the .NET technologies. So, today I'm going to talk about a focus problem. Okay, so most of us face a focus problem. We cannot focus on any of the things we want to achieve. Okay, and actually focus does not comes automatically or naturally. We should be intentional about the focus. Okay, when I talk about when I talk about the focus, we should not focus on many things at a time. We cannot achieve success if we are going to focus on multiple things at a time. Okay, so there are multiple things those are affecting if you are focusing on only thing at a time. Okay, so there are multiple trade-offs in case of loss and benefits. Okay, if you are going to focus on only one thing, you may be losing joy of experimenting lot of things. That goes away. Means, for example, if you want to focus on your studies, you have to let go of other things, like you have to put your relationships aside for some time, maybe for some time, at least for some time. You may need to isolate yourself from the disturbances. Okay, you may need to come out of your socially approved culture. Many of the things, when they are focusing, some of the people may be thinking that he is not coming together in the social life. He don't want to speak to anyone, but you have to do that. That is one loss. And it may be looking boring, because if you are going to focus on only one thing at a time, it may be boring for you, because you are doing that thing, same and same thing again for longer period of time. But at the other side of you, there are tremendous benefits of focusing only one thing at a time. That is, you get a tremendous energy because you have a clear path which you want to work upon. Then you have a tremendous energy to fill into that particular area, and you always have a clarity that what I want to achieve, and you only focus on those areas which you want to achieve. So if I take a real life examples, if you talk about Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, he was so focused about space domain, so he achieved success in that area. If you talk about Sachin Tendulkar, a great cricketer, he was focused about only on the cricket. So he is the best cricketer in the world. And if you talk about the Dr. Prakash Baba Amte in the Maharashtra area, he was focused about in social area, and he is the one of the best person in that area. So if you want to achieve the success by doing focus, we need to focus only one thing at a time. So that's it from my side. Over to you, Kiran.
Thank you so much, Prakash, for sharing your insightful thoughts. Because this is the one thing we all want to highlight: is focus cannot happen multiple things. It has to be one thing at a time for some period of time at least. Now, the second challenges come. Now you know that you have to focus on one thing, but still the problem persists. So how about finding solutions? So let's hear from Nikita. She has some solutions with her, and let's hear from other people as well later.
Inviting me. I'm Nikita, and I think in order to gain focus in your life, the first thing we need to do is accept the truth of life, which is you can't achieve everything at once. You can achieve a great deal, but everything won't happen at once. You have to focus on one thing at a time and attain things in small steps. So, big things can be achieved in small steps, and that's how you go about it. And in order to do that, firstly, we need to identify what is, well, distinguishing good from bad is simple. So once you've done that, then the next step is identifying the good from the great. So once you've identified what is great or what is of significant importance in your life, to focus on that 10%, we have to let go of the 90% good in our life. And it's not the bad, it's the good that we have to let go because we want to achieve the great. So focus on just one goal at a time in each of the areas of your life, but that should be a one goal and not 10 goals in each area, because that would just divide your attention and focus. So have a clear vision and then focus on that by firstly accepting that you have to let go of other things. And secondly, you have to be willing to pay the price for it. So by price, I mean it can be in terms of time, effort, as well as money at times. Just to give you a classic example, right now it's I think 7 p.m. in India, but for me it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I had plans for this afternoon to go out explore this new area that I've just relocated to. But I had to choose whether it's going to be personal entertainment or my career and personal growth that I want to focus on at this point in time. My vision was clear. I want to focus on my personal development of this PIM community, which I'm really happy to be a part of it. So that was my focus. All other distractions, which is going out, entertainment, movie night, whatever, I have to put a pause on it for a while, let go of that, and focus on being here. So that's the price I had to pay in terms of time and effort. I let go of other things and I focus on the one thing that I really want at this point in time. And that's about it. So just accepting what you have to let go and be willing to pay the price for it in terms of your time and effort as well. Thanks, Kiran. That's all from me for now.
Thank you so much, Nikita, for sharing your valuable insights. And definitely, those 2 points are so important points for all of us. So let's hear the third solution, which is an interesting solution from Arun himself, being a corporate HR. So Arun, the stage is yours. You can go ahead.
Thanks, Kiran. Good evening, all. Uh, I am Arun, and I have around 13 years of experience in corporate. And so today we're going to speak about focus, and I want to share about my story. I'm a commerce graduate. I've done my bachelor's in financial management. I somewhere later, during my end of graduation, I developed a passion towards HR, and I was looking for job in HR. And there were a lot of friends and relatives who had advised me saying that what are you doing? Since your background is in finance, you should probably take up a chartered accountancy or a CFA, so that will help you to grow up your ladder. And I was very focused. I said I want to be in HR, and I stick to my decision. I struggled initially, and then I completed my master's in HR, and I was successful, and I wanted to somewhere contribute something to the society. I was associated with an NGO, and in this NGO, so there was a visually impaired girl by name Chandrika. She she had a passion of getting a job in the public sector. She said, considering my situation, I'm differently able. I don't want to take risk of getting into a private organization, which might not give me a job security. And she reached out to me for counseling, and I told her, yes, you can do it. But what is the challenge? She said, I want to prepare for a competitive exam, but I would need some support. I said, what kind of support? She was like, I want reading service who can really help me with understanding concepts and help me in the reading. I said, I will do it. And every day after my office hours in the evening, I would go and do the reading service. And she was able to grasp the concepts. And there was a scribe who writes the exam on behalf of her. So she cleared it, and she's now successfully working with one of the public sector company called National Insurance Company. uh, and settled in her life, and I'm really happy and proud for her. So again, I started developing the passion. I wanted to be a leadership coach and coach a lot of people and inspire, contribute to a lot of people in their lives. Somewhere I couldn't, you know, do that because of my personality type. I want to really understand, and that's where getting in touch with PIM, Kiran and Vijay, who really helped me to understand. He helped me to do a reality check on my personality type. I completed my DISC assessment, and this gave me the personality of what I am and what I should be focusing on. And this really helped me a lot. And by focusing on this, I'm confident that in some days that I should really be able to help a lot of people and coach. That's about it. Thanks, Kiran. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Arun. I was really engrossed in your story and listening to everything, and then finally, how DISC helped you to understand your personality and become much more better than where you are right now. So lovely sharing, Arun. Thank you so much. So let's hear with Rohit. So Rohit has some more few tips on how can we bring back focus in our real life because we have so much of distractions. So Rohit, over to you.
Yeah, hi everyone. So when we talk about focus, first things come in my mind is our mobile phone. So mobile phone was invented to make our life easier and help us. But it has also become one of the biggest distraction of our life. So today I will tell you how you can use your mobile phone in such a way that it won't disturb you or it will help you stay focused. So first thing you can do, you should put your phone in the silent mode. It should not be in the ringing mode or not in the vibrate mode. So do this thing and put some call which are very important for you. This would be 2 3 call. They should not be 20 or 30. Again, if they are 20 30, they will distract you. So there should be 2 3 call like your spouse, your friends, some close person like parents. Okay, so put your those contact in the ringing mode. Apart from that, put everything in the silent mode and put your phone upside down. The screen should not be visible, it should be down. So this is I'm telling from the personal experience. And so that those social media distraction notification, all those things, they you don't need to hear, right? They are not helping you, they are distracting you. So this you can do. Second thing, you should not use your phone as soon as you wake up, because when you wake up and you see your phone, you directly go to the reactive mode. So that is, you react to your social media account, you react to your you reply to your message, all those things, and this will go the throughout the day. So don't use it as soon as you wake up. Just take some 1 or 2 hours of time and just use your phone. Because when we use our phone, there are hormone dopamine and serotonin. They help us, they get us addicted to our phone. So we should not use our phone that much. Second things comes in my mind when I talk about focus is our relationship. So how people are bad, or some people are bad at relationship, even though they are very good at the beginning, but after some time they are bad, or maybe they are not performing that well when they used to perform earlier. So there is very good story of two kids, two sibling. They they like some toy, and they are very dying for that. They just want that toy. Okay, but after 2 3 days of use, the toy is no use. They can, you just throw it into the dustbin, and they don't value it. I think same goes for our relationship. Because in the earlier stage of our relationship, we want to we want that person in our life so badly that we don't see anything else. Why that happened? Because at that time our emotional bank balance is too much positive, too much. It is infinity for some people, right? But after 2 3 years of marriage or relationship, it go into the negative mode. Basically your emotional bank balance become negative, and it is so much it is so much painful to even hear some people. Okay, so that's again same thing. So we should bring back that focus that we used to have in the earlier stage. How you can do it? You can talk to your spouse, you can listen to them, even if they are unbearable to listen. You at least listen to them, and later then you realize, okay, they are talking some sense, right? So that joy should bring back. And that's about it. That's 2 points that I want to focus here today on focus topic. Over to you, Kiran. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rohit, for sharing insights. In fact, relationship aspect, everyone should have connected already. People who have, girlfriends, boyfriends, or spouses, and this is what happens with almost everyone. and nothing new. But then, yeah, it's very essential to prioritize. And as Vijay was telling, focus. At least give 10 hours per week. इतना तो कर ही सकते हो यार अपने खुद के life के लिए. So that's a very good point. So this is about it. So I hope it really added a lot of value to all of you, because our main agenda is that not only one person speaks. When other people speak the same thing, then from different backgrounds, then we all feel कि अच्छा नहीं ये सबके जगह से same ही चीजें आती है, and success principles are same. So before we end, and if you have guys, if you're listening to us, if you have any questions, do drop your questions in the comment or reach out to us personally. We're happy to help you out, happy to understand you as well. And before we end the call, anything else you want to add, guys? Anyone? Nikita, Prakash, Rohit, Arun?
Kiran, I have just one more technique that we can use to optimize our productivity basically. So that's Pomodoro technique. That's very famous technique that people used to they use basically to get them more productive mode. So that's a Pomodoro technique. How it works, you set a timer for 20 minutes and you work for 20 minutes. Don't do anything else, don't think about anything else, just focus on one thing, and just focus on that thing only, and work for 20 minutes and take a 5-minute break. Again, set a timer for 5 minutes and again come back, do this 20 or 5-minute things for 3 times. Then after 3 times, take a break for 20 minutes and do some big work, whatever you like. Just take a rest or something like that, or take a nap, and just come back and do this 20 to 5-minute things again. So that's Pomodoro technique that you can do to maximize your performance, or optimize your basically your productivity, that I am doing for many years, and it is really helping me. If you want, I can personally help you. If you want, you can come to us, or you can drop a comment. Yeah, that's it.
Amazing. Thank you, Rohit. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Prakash.
wanted to add one point, Kiran, here. Like nowadays, I am also a parent. I have two kids, and I have a kid who goes into a nursery, junior KG, senior KG, or first class. Okay, when I see parents there, they are very curious about, means they are conducting many activities in the school itself. Like they conduct. Singing thing, they conduct karate classes, they conduct skating things, they conduct football classes, and every parent wanted their kid to be very much uh, what we can say,
Proper.
their kids should be, yeah, their kids should be able to do everything. Okay, but that should not be the case actually, because if we try to make our kids in every area, they will not be anywhere actually. We should be able to identify our strength or interest area of our kid, and we should be focusing only on that area only, so that our kid will focus on only that area, and they will really get the success. They cannot achieve, they cannot learn everything to achieve success in their life. That is what I wanted to say. Thank you very much.
Amazing, Prakash. Anything else, Arun and Nikita, if you guys want to add anything?
I just want to recommend a book that has really helped me, which is called Five Gears, like the gears of a car. And it's written by Jeremy Kubicek and Steve Cockram. It's just, it's a wonderful book. Just like Five Gears of a car, you need to be driving in the right gears. If you're driving in the city, you can't be driving at a speed of 80 miles an hour like you drive on the motorway. You would end up killing someone, and vice versa. If you're on the motorway, you can't be driving at 20 miles an hour. So just being in the right mode at the right time, being too focused when you are with your family is not helpful, but not being focused when you're at work is not helpful either. So just being in the right mode at the right time, that's what I want to say. Thank you.
Amazing. That's a wonderful tip, Nikita. In fact, I've already bought after you said. Definitely do. Thank you so much, Nikita. So, Arun, you want to add anything else?
I think most of my friends have already covered, Kiran. I just want to share this, that just believe in yourself, and for staying focused. At times, we lose the track. There's a lot of distractions, as Rohit mentioned, that today's mobile phone, if some celebrity is wearing a designer dress, then that becomes a trending topic for that day. But that is not our focus. Our focus is our, what is that we going to wear one fine day and talk in front of maybe 10,000 people. and just keep saying I'm the best. I can do it. God is always with me, and believe in yourself. And today is my day. I think these self talks really help to be focused.
Superb. Awesome, guys. I really loved listening to all of you. And just for audience benefit, before we end the call, let me just summarize the whole talk so that you all can put your pieces in the brain. So we talked that focus is intentional. It doesn't come automatic. If you don't do anything about it, you will never be focused. And we discussed about why focusing on one thing at a time is needed. That is that Prakash came into the picture. He shared his lot of examples. He shared the reasons why, what are the losses, what are the benefits. And then we went on to listen to Nikita and Arun sharing the solutions of it. How can you bring back focus to one particular thing? And Nikita shared a couple of good important points of accepting the truth and be willing to pay the price in terms of money, time, effort. And then Arun talked about his story and also listening to all the personality types. So if you know your personality better, maybe you won't curse yourself, I'm not a focused person. It's just a matter of interest and priority at that point of time. So if you just get the clarity of your goals, you can bring back your focus in your life again. So it is not something very something extraordinary to bring back focus. So these are a few solutions Arun and Nikita shared, and then Rohit shared about wonderful daily to daily life hacks of mobile phone hacks as well as relationship hacks, that it is okay if you can't give 100% focus, but at least give 10 hours per week. इतना तो कर ही लो यार, कितना 1 घंटा तो लगता है daily basis में. So this is what Rohit explained. He also shared the Pomodoro technique. I think this technique will really be helpful for people who say, I can't focus. At least focus for 20 minutes. Itna kar lo, small goal. 15 minutes focus kar lo, and then come back again. And finally, we discussed about a few more things. Nikita shared the books, and Prakash shared again children's few hacks, few stories, and few insights, and also Arun, believe yourself. So let's believe in ourselves and inspire others. So this was it. So I hope it added value to all of you guys, and we'll keep coming with interesting things, interesting life experiences, so that you can learn and grow together and achieve your goals. Thank you so much. Till then, bye bye and sayonara.